no way everybody can be making this shit up.
Look at Danielle.
That's
Dewey.
This
is Dewey.
No Botox yet. 42.
Hey.
Now this is a perfect example. No fillers, no Botox.
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is run money marathon.
Capital Gains.
And we're back with another great episode of Capital Gains Podcast. I am one of your hosts, DJ Bay, official trust fund baby. And this is where we have real conversations with real people in real time. Here is my co-host. God. Bro, come on. Bro, that was fucking perfect.
Bro, I feel like that's our signature now because I always mess up.
Bro, come on.
All right, you already know it's Peter Parker, CEO of Digital Billionaires, and I just got my fresh haircut, so I'm excited. Let's get it. Keep going, bro. We
To my left, I got Daydreams.
Daydreams, a credit queen,
Yes.
credit mentor, and I can go down the list about other things.
So, and then we have can't forget our special producer, because he is special. Look at him being special.
Hey.
Okay, and then we have our special guests, Christina and Danielle. Yes. And they deal in...
There they are.
What the fuck?
I found him.
Bro, come on, bro.
I felt like
You said I was special.
what was just going on?
So hey guys, we appreciate y'all coming to the show. Can we get some hand claps for studio applause? There's studio applause here.
Thank you.
So guys, how y'all feeling today? Y'all feeling good today?
Again. He did the guys.
I did the guys thing.
Hey, ladies.
I said, guys, is that a wrong? So we can't say.
No.
Oh, it's a habit. I apologize.
No.
Respect the gender.
Okay.
I was gonna say some stupid. What do you guys identify as?
Just thinking.
You have to ask these
What are
questions.
your pronouns?
Definitely a lady. She, her.
Definitely a woman. She, her.
Ooh.
Her.
We respect women. She, her. Great.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies.
Welcome.
Women. Yes.
So, skin fitness therapy. Talk to me a little bit about your brand.
So I started Skin Fitness in 1997.
1997. I think I was like wearing.
That was like
pull-ups.
the other day.
I was an esthetician in 91. Prior to Skin Fitness, I worked with a physician who developed, or was the first doctor to bring in the CO2 lasers for skin rejuvenation. And we were researching how to heal the skin after lasers and deep chemical peels. So because I had such a passion for skincare and ingredients, and I would always look at, what am I putting on? I'd always read the bottles. He saw that passion I had, and he let me head up the research for developing these products to heal the skin. And from there, that kind of took my journey into developing products.
So
I'm gonna say that's actually wild. Not like while you were speaking, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, skin is like the largest organ, and it's also like your face card. So like people can tell a lot through your skin, and just being able to manage and have a proper representation is very important. So I feel like you have a very lucrative business model.
Yes.
Because everybody has skin.
So you're just now. I think you're just getting into the product business now.
No, well, I started the line in 97, so I mainly distributed to spas and doctors.
Okay.
That was my market. I never really retailed directly to the consumer. But then when COVID happened, I had a lot of people calling in, I can't get the product at the spa. So from there, I decided I was going to start retailing online because I could sell to someone in Kansas and I may not have a location, or, maybe they're not able to provide that product, they're not stocking it. So I wanted to be able to take it to the public and be able to work one-on-one with people to put them on a good routine.
So you went from business to business to business to consumer?
Yes. Okay. So I do both. I go to the professional
both.
and consumer,
So every time we're in, I see you guys in the office, Danielle's like the life of the party, right? How did this happen? How did this merge, or how did you two come together?
Well, I met her at the gym.
Okay.
I never
Zumba together.
Zumba. Skin fitness.
Lots of Zumba together. Yeah, so I've also developed for other companies, and I was developing for a product for a company, and I needed to staff more people. So Danielle really didn't know the degree of skin care that I was doing. I mean, I think she thought I was...
When you say you didn't know, so you... Go ahead.
So I'm friends with her. her.
Okay.
We're friends for like years now, a couple years.
Okay.
Going out together, doing things together.
Grabbing tequilas.
Definitely.
And I knew what she did, but my mind was like, oh, she's got a cute little skincare company. That's cute. Like I'm genuinely thought that.
You wanna know
I
what's
got-
crazy? You know how many friends do that to you? That's like the average way a friend would do you.
Everyone.
Cute. So, I was basically a stay-at-home mom. I was like, okay, I'm good with this. And then I was like, well, I kind of want to get out of the house. So I just one day was like, hey, need some help? Just doing stuff. And she's like, yeah, actually I do. And I went in and I went into the office and then I went into the back and I saw everything and my eyes were like, okay, this is not a cute little thing. This is the real deal. I started trying her products, fell in love with them. I was a makeup artist, so I kind of was in the industry because I did work with skincare as well. I worked with clients that had skincare.
Okay.
So I understood skin, but I'm not an esthetician. I just did makeup. But
How long were you a makeup artist for?
So maybe over 10 years.
So you were you were really in the game.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's dope.
years,
Okay.
And then I stopped because, when I got married and then I had my kids, I was like,
Okay.
nah, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Okay.
But then I love skincare, and makeup. I was always into it. So I was like, let me just see if she has a little part-time job for me to do.
And she
And
never
then-
left.
Right. She never left. Right. And it's great because it's a friendship, but because I genuinely love the product and I see her vision and I think it's amazing. To me, she went up 10 levels because I'm like, wow, this is really amazing. This is not just, I've worked with skincare. I've worked with, the $800, for one little tiny cream. And most of them are shit. And
Because of what? Why are they shit? What makes a product shit and what makes a product really good?
No, better question. Why is your stuff not shit and this so great and theirs is?
I feel like that was the same question.
No, that was actually
was
a
a
lot
good- that
different.
was-
Yeah.
I was telling Danielle when I first started, I said to myself, I am not going to be about packaging, which I know now, visual is important too.
Yes.
But I said I'm going to be about what's in the product. So just researching most companies like your department store brands, you're really paying for their marketing. So their product may cost $300, but it may cost $2 in the bottle. And that's because you're paying for all that marketing. They have to charge that much. But it doesn't mean you're getting the good stuff inside.
So hold on, wait a minute. Pause on the play. You mean to tell me when I'm paying all this money for these products, I'm paying for packaging?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Can we Shark Tank you? I'm about to say.
As long as they don't swallow me up.
So
she is the real.
So I would ask what's your landing cost?
My what?
Your landing cost. How much is it costing you in order for you to get everything over here for wholesale? If you are packaging and making everything here in the U.S.
I think she
Most
knows
of
everything,
it
right?
is all made in the U.S.
Okay, so how much does it cost in order for you to put together one complete bottle?
They all vary. It could be
Because you have a lot
anywhere.
of products, right? She has a
I have a
lot.
lot
my
of
God,
SKUs.
listen.
I have probably 70.
That's
different
She has
SKUs.
70 SKUs, bro.
That's why
crazy.
I said I went in there. I'm like, this is not cute.
Yeah, so some things are not as expensive as others. I use different technology that a lot of companies don't use.
Okay, so what's your cheapest product then? As far as
Inexpensive. I don't think it's cheap because the quality is
Miracle.
really,
most
really good.
affordable, most affordable.
Yeah, most
The
affordable.
cheapest
what's your
one wholesale would be $12.
what's your-
Retail
what's-
24.
What's your most expensive?
No, probably the Amplify is 130.
Because 130. Okay, so I know how much cosmetic companies make. I just did the math. You do very well for yourself.
So what's the most popular product that you have?
Right now, probably the topical fillers. The
And
BioLift Collagen Liquid Drench, the Amplify. The Oxygen is
Oh my gosh.
always been a number one
so
seller.
which one has
Oxygen?
my?
What? Oxygen?
Yes, the oxygen.
See, we
Oh, I
all
don't know.
I'm about to say, oh, you acting like
No,
you know.
because
Can you
my
explain what
wife
the
comes to
oxygen
bed
is?
sticky, so I'm like, "What's on your face?" And
It's
she's like,
dewy. It's not sticky. I come dewy.
The Oxygen I have, so most companies, or if you go in for a treatment, you're getting O2 oxygen. What I have in the product infused is ozone, which is O3. That's your most therapeutic form of oxygen. And she knows. She's tried it. You can smell the content of ozone in there.
Didn't even know that it was different levels of oxygen.
You're not a part of the Dewey Club?
I've never been.
We'll have to make you a part of the Dewey Club.
Like one of the things that I realized, it's not you didn't create a system because everybody their skin is different. So a couple weeks back, I think it's been like 3 weeks, I started your products and it's like 6 or 7 in the order. And when I tell you, I've been loving it. Like, listen.
Every night. I'm
listen. So I am guilty. I've had people that are like, oh my God, you have great skin. You obviously take care of yourself. I've used body wash. I've used shampoos. And I've always wondered, why is my skin still not clean? The one time I used your product to clean my face, no dirt. Like it went in 3 layers, like literally.
This ad is brought to you by Capital Gains.
Peace, everyone. It is the Prince of Hemp, DJ Bay, and I am here to give you good news. We have finally launched our mastermind. Go to djbaymastermind.com and you can see all of our exclusive content from podcasts with KRS-One, Hakeem Green, and we have ebooks, education material, documents, anything that you need in order to increase your wealth, in order so you know how you better scale your business model. Make sure you join today. Peace.
It was incredible.
That's what I tell people. It leaves it squeaky clean, but without drying out all your natural oil.
Yeah, you don't even need to come back with the witch hazel, anything like that. Like that's all like
it is. It leaves
the other store products.
With like the hard water here in Florida. Because if you can, exactly.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because the hard water here, it makes it hard for you, like when we're washing, it makes it hard for the soap to penetrate. Mm-hmm. So you have something that can actually break through that, but it actually cleans.
Yeah, and it's probably the base of it is shea butter, which is heavy, but it has a good foaming action to it. So it has different derivatives in there to foam it up, and it attaches to the impurities and lifts them out.
So real quick, here on the Capital Gains podcast, our podcast is about beauty and the struggle, right? We want to talk about the growth, the growing pains of business. What are some things that you've went through in business that we would call learning lessons? Some people may say losses, but I say learning lessons. What's some of the learning lessons that you've been able to overcome in your business?
I think the biggest thing is, when you're brand new, you're basically a nobody. So, getting your name out there would be just to be persistent. Believe in what you have. I always believed in what I could deliver without a doubt. I know now, 27 years later, I deliver a product that gets results. I don't think anyone would challenge me on that. But it's getting the name out there. I would walk into places and they're like, who are you? Get out. Mm-hmm. So just not giving up. Keep going. Believe in your dreams and what you have. And
right.
I was very persistent because, of course, I started small. I was actually doing facials and selling the products on the side.
Oh, wow.
So, and I took everything.
How long did you do that for?
Probably a few years.
And what made you just flip the switch like, this is it?
Oh, well, because what I was doing is putting everything back into the business, then trying to, bring some more products in and just build them from there. I did a lot of trade
So basically,
shows.
you didn't have, if you're saying you put everything back into the business, you didn't have a plan B.
No.
You only had a plan A.
Right.
No, that's important for our viewers because we always stress the plan Bs are for suckers. You know what I mean? Like we only believe in when you have plan A, you work plan A. I
was going to say, so you've been in business 27 years. How long did it take you to finally see a return like you knew it was working?
I would say probably 3, maybe
3 years. Yeah. And in those 3 years or 27 years, how many times have you had to pivot because something happened where you're like, oh my God, I got to pivot and switch something in these 27 years? How many times do you feel like you had to pivot?
I would say probably a few times. Yeah, definitely a few times.
What was your hardest pivot?
I would say the hardest was in 2007 when the economy, hit. That was hard to kind of restructure, because I did a lot of trade shows. I used to travel all across the United States. I wasn't just focusing on Florida, which I do now. So I was in Texas, California. So just kind of, and I had salespeople in California. Okay. So just kind of restructuring the salespeople.
What was it about?
And getting the most out of
Sorry to interrupt. What
the marketing dollars.
Okay. Threw you off. What was it about 2007? Because I know it hit different industries in different ways.
Everybody, people were afraid to spend.
Yeah.
They were afraid to spend money.
Kind of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like money.
So even with COVID, the same thing. I mean, I remember going to the office, the streets were completely dead.
It was, yeah.
And I was like in panic mode, but not. I just said, I'm going to put blinders on and go to my office every day, no matter what. And then you just have to be creative and think of, let me bring the facials home to the consumer.
Well, what gave you that?
Can't go to the spa.
What gave you that mindset to even put blinders on at that time? Like,
I think it's just my
grit, right?
My way to to be safe.
I wanted to see your business collapse.
She had to
But a lot of people collapsed, and they didn't want to see their business collapse.
Listen, for someone that had to pivot 27 years, that's a long time to have a business.
For sure.
And then you have success in 3 years, and then knowing, like, I'm not giving up because I've seen success, and then being able to pivot. And then she knew everyone was closed, no doctor's office. Even one of the ladies that I've gone to for my skincare, she shut her practice down, moved everything to her house. So you knowing that when the doctor's offices are not open, there's no surgeries to use my product, now I have to go to the consumer, and you did the best thing that I feel like you did, is bring it to us, because now I'm able to use your product. And I mean, it is amazing. Like, I go to bed and he's like, "You're sticky." I'm like, "I'm dewy, honey." Like,
I'm dewy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and I feel the glow. I feel it. And
I got
give
a
me
question
some stuff
for Danielle. So, because you are a part of, you're one of the main brand ambassadors, one of the main faces for the company, right? So, explain to us this dewy thing, because it's still not clicking for me.
So, dewy equals youth.
Youth,
yes.
Okay.
Like young people, if you ever see young people, they always have a little sweat. They inspire a little. I don't know how I would describe it, but as you get older, your skin gets drier. Mm-hmm. You have sun damage, your skin gets drier. So that's where your lines and your wrinkles are coming from. So obviously, when you're more dewy, you're gonna be able to prevent, that the aging process. Like as women get older, like we're just not able to produce the same. I guess like our oil glands, right? Would you say are not producing the same amount of oil?
You lose hyaluronic.
That's why you have some nationalities. Mm-hmm. And some ethnicities that obviously look younger as they get older, and some don't.
Yeah,
because that one back there.
I'm not gonna. I will say,
back there.
I'm not going to say anybody's ages here, but I will say we have an incredibly good-looking panel here. You know what I mean? That is I will say shitting on some of you younger women. And so I see women getting surgeries, right, at such young ages now. It's almost like that's what the thing is now. And I'm not even just talking about on their bodies. I'm talking about on their faces.
Right.
How important is it for you to keep your products natural and try to steer people away from surgeries so you don't really need it, right? So talk to me a little bit about that, women wanting to have surgeries and how your product works.
Well, that's what we've been talking about a lot, is that I think there's a shift where people are shying away from injectables.
And why is that?
Well, because, for example, with Botox, you're paralyzing the muscle. Over time, it's going to atrophy, so you're going to get a negative effect to it. Just think you're doing the same thing over and over to it. I mean, our bodies weren't made to have that foreign substance in it. So my goal in Skin Fitness is the fitness program for the skin, a lifestyle for you to grow old gracefully. That's what we're talking about today.
Right. And feel comfortable in your age. Because I think women now, especially with social media, like we feel as women so insecure. We feel insecure. We feel like we have to compete with, all these young girls, 20, 30. And in the old days, it was like, okay, you had an age. You were 20, then you were 30, then you were 40. Now it's like you got to try and stay in that 20, 30 range as long as you can.
Dr. G is saying,
stop it, And we're not happy with what God has given us. We're not happy with what we have.
I have a question. Don't fight me. But for some people, is it what God has given you? Or is it because when it comes to people wanting to change their body and just like, a lot of people you go to the gym, right? I heard you all say y'all met at the gym.
It's work.
Yeah.
It's all work.
Yeah.
I understand.
People don't want to do the work.
So, but we have those that will lean into the surgery. I actually know people that are like, I just want to get the surgery. I just want to get the surgery. Yeah. So what do you do with people like that?
It's a good question.
What do you do with people like
Roll
that?
out the products and show them.
It's a mindset too. I mean, it's like, obviously if you're going to do it, you're going to do it.
Yeah. But then you have those who are unsure.
Don't have work ethic as it is, you know, like the younger people, it's like, I want to get it and I want to get it now. I don't want to have to work hard.
Yeah, they need butt cheeks like tomorrow.
That's amazing. Anything that's amazing is work. Listen, I mean, I can't say if you got no booty, you're going to have a big booty. But there are muscles you can work to have the best results.
We've seen transformation.
Some people just be swearing up and down like, and then like genetically looking at them, I don't think it's possible for some of them either. But
I've seen
0 to 100.
I'm about to say that's a lot of grind.
Working out. No, it's grind.
I'm about to say we talk about almost 2 years of squats versus
and they've done it
like 2 weeks of recovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah. there is a young lady that I actually started watching her from the beginning. Her name is Kathy Drayton. You can look her up on Instagram. Never met her before, but I saw her from before. Mm-hmm. She had no butt. She was really small, and she actually married Luther. I forgot his last name. Freeman. I think his last name is Freeman. Don't quote me, but I know it's Luther. And he started training her. That's what he did. Her legs are so massive. She's like, oh my God, thick now. And it took like 2 or 3 years, but she's so solid that unless you saw her pictures before, you would not know.
We're asking people to work hard. Like these are people who don't want to read. These are just like we live in a microwave society. It was like if you can cut the cheeks off and then add some plants in and then sew it up, like they'll be happy. Yeah. So how do you fight that when it's still so common and prevalent, like even in younger girls, because genetically everybody don't got it.
Right.
Well, that's the problem. I think that the younger girls.
I think it's bringing awareness and shifting their mindset differently.
Right.
But I not want to have. I mean, to put the work in, to really be conscious about what they're eating.
But gym takes time. What if they be like, I have children, I have a family, where do I fit it in? I have to work.
You know what? But
I say the same shit.
Yeah.
No, but it is. I was a single mom. I mean, I am a single mom. I've raised my son. I made sure. I mean, I ran Skin Fitness by myself. He was there with me. He's 19 now. I always made time to go to the gym. I even told her the office I'm moving in, I have a treadmill there. I had a treadmill there. If I could jump on for 15 minutes, I always did it. But it wasn't just how I wanted to look. It's how it made me feel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just to get, it's like was my outlet.
Yeah.
You feel better. You're healthier. Thank God. I just went to the doctors. All my blood work was great. I'm 53. So, it does make a difference.
You look effing amazing.
Yeah. Effing amazing. It's her products. It's her products. It is your products are amazing.
Eating.
Yeah.
Eating.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
This ad is brought to you by Capital Gains.
What's going on, y'all? It's directed here, Peter Parker, and my course, Guerrilla Filmmaker, is finally here. They said you need film school to become a successful director. They used to laugh at me when I carried a picture of my dream camera in my pocket. They talked about the way I dressed because I invested all my money in the camera equipment instead of clothes. And now, they call me Peter Parker, the director of the year. I know I've been promising y'all for a long time now, year after year, but I've been working very hard on this course, perfecting it so you guys get the most value out of it, right? I mean, listen, I've packed this with so many videos, so much content that you have to win, right? It's a must buy course. And if you get it right now, it's just half off. And let me tell you what's involved, right? It's like, if you first get your camera and you're ready to start making money, I'm going to show you how to make some money. This course is not just about technical skills. Yeah, we're going to get busy. We're going to show you what cameras to buy and how to get the best quality out your camera, but it's really about increasing your income and 10x in your company. Are you ready to take not only your videography skills to the next level, but actually make a company and actually start scaling your company to make more money? Guerrilla Filmmaker is the course for you. I promise you, I've waited this long on purpose to give y'all the greatest course I could possibly give. So make sure y'all tap in, click the link in the bio, and join the Guerrilla Filmmaker.
Yeah, what you put inside shows on the outside.
I think lately, though, since the internet, since Netflix documentaries, What the Health and things like that, I think more people are starting to get into like, wait a minute, there's a lot of bullshit in a lot of these products.
Yes.
Not just in our foods and stuff like that, but even in our toothpaste, even in our makeup.
Speaking of that.
You want to hear the wild shit about that?
What?
It's only here. It's not like that all over the world.
Only in America,
it's just
right?
here.
So speaking of that, right, I did want to ask you this question. So on a lot of products, I see it's vegan. Tell me what that means in your world when it says it's vegan. Like as far as products or ingredients that's in it, like how do they make it vegan?
So I have some products that are milk-based that are not considered vegan, but I would say 80-90% are vegan.
What would be a
I didn't really always advertise it now like it is being advertised.
Okay.
Actually, Claire, the line I was developing for, that was her focus. It has to say
vegan.
Okay.
What was tell me, just because I'm so interested to hear it. Like, I didn't even know they put milk in skin products. Tell me, what is one of your milk products? Or milk-based products, excuse me.
Well, like I use albumin in the products, which is an egg base, and that's for tightening. So if you ever taken like the egg whites and put that on your face as a mask, did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
Yes,
how it
I've heard.
the skin?
He said no.
So things like that, is what we use it for.
Okay.
So basically for that, but I use a lot of plant-based, I would say mainly.
Is it more expensive running your brand like that with natural, clean products?
It probably is a little bit more expensive, but compared to what you're getting at a department store, I know there's like Strivectin is a $300 product.
Which I've purchased before.
Strivectin is like peptides, the wrinkle-reducing peptides.
Yeah, for like the neck, neck tightening.
So I seen,
and it does work. But
on Instagram, I seen that you was putting snake venom inside of your products. What the hell is that about?
Okay.
I'm just saying they said they use snake venom. I'm just trying to figure it out.
So it's not, science has come a long way in the beauty industry. So you can bioengineer a lot of these ingredients. Mm-hmm. So the snake venom, it's actually snake peptide is what it's called. Okay. So these Swiss scientists were able to mimic a peptide that mimics the same action that happens when you
utilize the venom.
If you have the snake venom, which paralyzes the muscle. Okay. So the snake peptide does the same thing. It paralyzes the muscle like a Botox treatment.
So it's in our eye patches.
Okay.
That's a newer one.
I've had
is that
treatments before.
Pregnancy friendly?
Oh.
It was different.
Pregnancy friendly?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Remember, you're
that, ladies.
It in local.
Yeah, under your eyes or whatever. Okay, that's amazing.
So why did you have snake venom?
Because it was an idiot who decided he wanted to drink Hennessy that day and drove into the back of my car. So I needed it for. I don't take prescription pills or anything like that. Only thing I'm gonna do is consume cannabis and go work out. So nothing was really working at the time, and the injury was still fresh. And one of my partners, also one of my fraternal affiliates, he had came down from Florida. He was like, I'm like one of the only American snake venom practitioners. He actually came and did an episode with us. He was on National Geographic for mushrooms, and he also do ayahuasca treatments. He got damn DMT pens. He's like hippie on steroids, super cool. And he was like, yeah, I do this. He was like, I give you a treatment and everything. So I went over to his crib, takes this stick, almost like an insect stick, burns the end of it, and then he burns. It was on my lower back. because that's where the incident was. He burns it, and I had like 6 different chambers, and he had to come back and do it 3 different times.
Oh, wow.
And then he removes the skin, and then he takes the venom in a syringe, and then he drops it into he calls it a gate. Drops it into the gate. First one, he has to wait and make sure there's no allergic reaction. You know how that goes. So we wait 5 minutes, and then he continued the steps. And then after the first day, I'm good. Come back and do it. Second day, third day. But it helped me for almost like 2 months. Wow. And it's better than me.
That's great.
And then I got an epidural recently, and I realized like I'd much rather have the snake venom over the epidural.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And like the way they do an epidural, like hey, any woman.
I've had it.
Yo, I'm like, homie.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so he laid me on, they had me on the bed, they raised it up. And then
you have to like bend over a certain way.
They raised the bed up, bro.
They
and
sprayed
then
you over or something?
No, I said they.
Bro, you said raise the bed up.
No, I said they raised the bed up. I'm at the doctor's office. There's and I still
not getting any better.
First off, I still got my pants on.
Okay.
Let's keep the story straight. My pants are on.
Okay, I got you.
So he took the machine and then he aligned it and then remember I had the issue with my right leg.
Right.
So he aligned it right over my lower spine, and then he goes in with this tube with a larger needle, and then I feel him driving down towards the right side of my hip, and then that's where he does the injection. So you can feel it moving, and I'm small enough and body conscious enough where I can feel damn near anything that happened to me. So I'm just like, hey, yo, hell no.
And you can't even move.
Right. Give me the venom.
Yeah. It's very dangerous. Oh, no, and you can't move. Because if you move, you can paralyze yourself.
Yeah, I can't, you can't flinch or anything, bro.
Yeah, you have to, take the pain and hold the pillow.
So you're running a risk just by getting
1,000%.
Hell yeah. He was like, you want me to tell you when I do? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell no.
What?
I'm like, just do it.
You can get paralyzed from
that?
Seriously?
If you move a certain kind of way as you're going in.
They do it for women with their pregnancies.
That's crazy.
They do it for women. This is very common, and they tell a lot of women, that's why I have such an appreciation for women, because I'm like
every man should get epidural.
No. She over here like, yes. I'm like, no.
And that's the easy part to child.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, Danielle, I've heard you call Christina like a mad scientist of skincare. What does that mean? What is that?
Mad scientist. So Christina is, she gives you a lot of information, but the information sometimes you're looking at her with 6 heads, like, okay, you're spitting out a lot, this peptide and that peptide, it goes in and and so sometimes I have to stop her and remind her, like, okay, when you're explaining to the normal dummy, which most people are just, they don't know.
Novice. They're novice to beauty, yeah.
Dumb it down for people. So I guess maybe I'm the filibuster. Maybe I'm like, she'll tell me and then I'm like trying to dumb it down for people. But I don't know. I just think I don't know how she developed these products, to be honest with you. But even sometimes she's back there and she's mixing and she's like, we got to put a little of this and a little bit of this. And it is really, really interesting. And I did have a much higher respect for her. Just working out with someone and you're going out with them and you don't really know,
and they're telling you about their little products.
You don't know what the ins and outs of people's daily lives are.
Yeah.
And when I learned hers, I was like, wow, she's pretty damn amazing. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was so impressed. And it's kind of hard to impress me. She knows that I don't get impressed with too much. So it is impressive. I use everything, and I'm such an advocate for her product. That's why I think actually we make a good team, because I'm genuine. When I tell somebody something, even when I used to do the makeup thing, I hated when makeup was incorporated with sales goals, because I could not lie to people. I was never good at, oh, this looks amazing on you, if it doesn't, just to sell something. I have to.
I feel like they do that a lot in the makeup world.
I
feel like they do that a lot in the makeup world.
Probably.
They do that a lot in everything. That's sales. That's sales.
Yeah. When it comes to sales, people don't have feelings, they don't care. But me, I felt like I couldn't even lie to my mom growing up. Now I'm going to lie to this lady and tell her that this looks amazing. She needs 10 things when really one thing was just fine for her. So now I just feel like I'm being so true and honest because I genuinely love it. And I don't know. I just think that's.
And I think she's right. If you're honest and you give the people what you know they really are looking for and need, they come back to you for more because they trust you.
And it's interesting because and I personally know a lot of your clients, everybody says the same thing the same exact way. Oh my God, I love your product. I told this person, I told that person. Oh my God. Like they
be like, I'm Dewey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking the same reaction though, and I'm like, it's no way everybody can be making this shit up.
No.
So,
I mean, look at Danielle's face. It's plump.
I mean,
right now.
yeah, now
Right. No.
She's got the
look at
Dewey
Danielle.
face.
All right,
That's Dewey.
That's
This
Dewey.
is Dewey.
No Botox yet. I'm 42. So.
Now this is a
Oh my
perfect example. No fillers, no Botox.
Right.
That's dope.
Just Dewey.
And she looks
Just
great.
do it.
Just do it.
That's a
T-shirt.
I love that. Just Dewey.
Hashtag just do it.
Just Dewey. Let's do that. Just Dewey.
Yo,
Oh
can
my
we get
God,
that?
we're taking
Just
that
do
back
it.
to.
Candy, you get that credit.
We're taking that back to the studio.
That's hard.
We're taking that back to the studio.
Yeah. Just
All
do
right,
it.
let's do it. I love it.
Yo, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's just do it.
We caught it here. We won our 10%.
So,
Contracts out, agreement.
I got you, Miss Mad Scientist. What is your trial process like? Because like I be passing around some of my stuff. Like I actually got some here. I may let you see it. I do my own research and development. Well, like I actually
You gonna pass around some weed?
boy get up.
No, I'm saying
you do
not-
CBD?
someone pass around some stuff. I was like, what you mean?
Like
Cannabis?
CBD bombs or something?
You see how little they think of me. You see how little like I
You deal
like,
with cannabis,
I,
bro.
you have to
I formulate other things outside of plants because he had one of my shea butter based products, even though he forgot because he probably made him high because there's THC in it. So yeah, I actually have some of it here. So like the trial process for me was like I just made a bunch of samples and I gave it to the homies and I was like, let me know what you think.
That's your trial.
I just wanted to see if he was on my same type of time. That's
Yeah, I mean, that's you have your subjects, right? So you have 15 people. And then, do you track them? I don't know what kind of product it is, but you see what results each person's getting.
So it's a body butter.
Okay.
So shea butter based with I can like my stuff formulate. They ain't gonna
And
do
then what's it for? Is it a calming treatment?
So actually, because of so I also have magnesium mixed in order to penetrate. So along with the THC, so it does help with healing and also relaxing. So I'm an athlete. I'm a black belt. I do martial arts. So I had got introduced to somebody who had made one, but they didn't have the same exact things that I had in mind.
Okay.
So I was like, I see how this could be beneficial and, like something that you put on before you go to bed and things like that. And I've tried a couple of things, like shit, I'd have made stuff with turmeric. I realized how bad that is for white. So I'm like, we live and we learn. So,
Yeah, it's all trial and error.
yes. So that particular product, I don't even sell it. And I'm like, it's something that whenever people ask me for it, it's like home remedy type stuff. And it helps with dry skin, some people who may have eczema. And, we add essential oil for smell. But that's like that's as far as skincare, that's my
awesome.
R&D.
That's great.
That's skin fitness.
That's
dope.
great.
You see how he tried to little dog me?
No, bro.
No, he's been wanting us to bring it
name used to
over
be
there.
Prince
Like,
of
maybe we
Hemp,
could
bro.
do
Don't
something with
stop
my
it.
products. I said, she'd probably be
Yeah.
interested.
I mean, I've never done anything with CBD,
Oh, no.
But I've heard of it.
My stuff not CBD.
Oh,
THC. It has the...
He has the real.
So I have a research and development. I have a federal research and development license. I can legally do that.
Get
I can legally do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So, question: you also teach people, right? You also give classes on.
Yeah, I train other estheticians and doctors on the different treatment. I also have professional treatments.
Quick question: where's the ebook and the course at?
Good question.
No,
I do have a support on my site where you can download a training manual once you log in as a professional.
There we go. No, that's
And
fine.
videos.
So
we have
talk to us
videos.
about that.
Price.
So, if somebody is an inspiring esthetician, they can come see you and learn.
Yes, they can come. We have classes on product knowledge. The big thing we're teaching now is microneedling with the nano infusion.
Okay.
And the topical filler. So we do all of it.
Microneedling. Explain that for someone like me who has possibly never even experienced.
Thank you, because I didn't know what it was. Yeah.
So the microneedling is one of the most popular treatments now to really stimulate our own collagen.
Like a Dharma roller?
Yeah, similar. Exactly.
So, never mind. I have done it. Never mind.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's just a different tool that we're using.
For those people who don't know, like a Dharma roller is like it has small micro needles.
Like a tattoo?
No,
it rolls and has small needles.
It's almost like it has almost like a toothbrush handle, and it has a ball or a roller on the end with a whole bunch of small needles on it, and you roll it across your skin, and you like for those people who can't grow beards, for you little girls, you roll it in and it stimulates.
Wait a minute.
The follicles, right?
It stimulates the follicles.
I think
so you can get something like this, fam. I'm telling you, because like I thought if you can't connect, it'll help you out. Maybe y'all should.
Question. So you just named everybody with a milk dud is a little girl, is what you just said.
I was always told don't trust men without mustaches as a child.
You know what's interesting? I just got scammed by milk dud, so I will say you might be on to something.
That's what they told me. It's creepy. Unless you're in the military or your job require it, it's a little different.
That is hilarious, yo. That's hilarious.
I think Dave was going to define what a milk dud is.
Oh, you know what? We will leave that for the
we got so it's a whole side episode. It's going to be a whole thing going on for that. Yeah.
But I'm saying a milk dud is basically, that chocolate that's smooth and it's shiny, and it's just nothing but shiny.
Why am I seeing his head in my face right now? I'm like, hey, yo. It's just like... He looked like someone Proud Family. Y'all know the little peanut people that was on there? Like, that's what he looked like. That's exactly what he looked like.
Yo, but no, we still, we love all our people, so it's all good. It's all good.
No, we aren't talking about one specific person.
Just not the ones that scam, but we do love all our people. Nah, but
y'all, for real, use that roller. Y'all need mustaches. They look weird.
We just went left.
This message does not reflect the entire opinions of the entire
I look like a 12-year-old if I shave my beard. I'm a 32-year-old man, and I look like I need to be around other adults.
Yo, I'm done.
I'm just saying. And then, even then, so, speaking about myself, that's because it's awesome sometimes. But for somebody when we use the Dharma roller, and then, we see... Then down here in Florida, me, I actually do have eczema. So, I actually just 100. How many clients do you deal with who have skin like mine?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, so for males as well? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I wanted to get into that because the misconception is men don't take care of their skin. Let's get into that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Do you take care of your skin? Do you have a routine?
I mean,
I need one.
I do need a routine.
Shout out to women. Shout out to women,
right.
Bro.
My routine is wash my face. I'm not. That's the routine.
Hey, every now and then, I'll do
I'll steal some of her products sometimes.
Yeah, but you may see somebody may have left a scrub over at the house.
Exactly.
And then I use the loofah, I hit the whole body, and then sometimes I use the neem oil. I can't stand the way it smells, but it's super good for your skin. So sometimes I mix neem with essential oils. But as far as full routine. No, I've actually been on bullshit, so I need some help.
So my question to you guys is for a man and woman, is the routine similar? What's a man's routine for skincare?
I mean, maybe not. They don't need everything that women need.
So we can't be part of the Dewey team?
I don't know if I feel comfortable saying maybe Dewey.
Yeah.
It just depends on what your concerns are. I
think the oxygen.
You as a man willing to do. Let's be honest.
Shit.
1, 2.
That's why I
1, 2 step.
No, so I'm willing. I'm willing to do as much as it takes.
The oxygen is great. I've been using the oxygen for
a lot of
month.
guys now are doing.
Huh?
They're doing more of a routine.
I'm gonna say low key, we never got it.
Okay,
we gotta be Dewey. We're always on camera.
For real, look. Walk me through a great routine from start to finish. Walk me through a great routine.
Well, first of all, with the deep pore cleanser that she's using, guys can shave with it.
Oh,
okay.
So you can cleanse with it.
What does the deep pore cleanser do? What is it for? Name the product and name what it does.
But so I realize this because there's people like him And he goes to a barber to get lineups, and then he looks at me crazy because like I dry shave. So like, what if you have like somebody assisting you like with your beard care and stuff? Would you be able? Is it common for barbers to take products from other people and like apply them while you said no?
I'm not really sure.
They probably wouldn't because they probably want to use something they're going to sell there.
Yeah.
So they got the bullshit products.
Right.
We got to talk to these barbershops.
You have to come and bring your own.
You could use it and shave with it, but for you just use it to wash your face. Like it's what she's saying is because I've used it for like, if I'm shaving under my arms or something like that. Like you can use it. It just makes your skin, easier to shave. But
it gives you a nice smooth shave.
Yeah.
And you don't get the razor bumps associated with other shaving creams because there's a lot of fragrance in those.
Okay.
So sometimes the reaction you get with the bumps is really from the fragrance or maybe a chemical in there.
I just thought about Nair.
Nair.
Terrible effing product.
That's still around?
Yeah.
My legs were red.
I'm like, and that makes me think like like microwave society again, like I don't have the time to shave. It's just, and then let it just burn off. Like, like that's like where your thing is. Like you gotta watch that down there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know people Nair down there.
What? They got Nair just for down there.
They do?
Yeah.
It's not as
They got
strong.
bikini Nair. You're like, ouch. Don't ask me how I know.
Forgive my ignorance. What's Nair, bro?
It's a hair removal. It's a very toxic.
It dissolves
chemical.
the hair. You put it on.
For men, from what I'm told, that's like Magic Shave. So that's the brand. That's the brand that like for men, like you can apparently just put this cream on and it just liquidates your hair, which sounds super fucking dangerous to me.
That does sound dangerous.
It smells like your flesh is coming out of your skin. It's just coming off.
Because it would have to burn, right? If the hair's coming off.
I did it when I was like 10 years old. My mom was like, you can't shave. You're too young. So I'm like, okay, let me put Nair. So I put Nair. My whole leg was red, itchy, and it was terrible. Never again.
So we apparently don't want a Nair sponsorship.
No, but I was getting to my dewiness, bro. She was explaining my Dewey. You interrupted my Dewey. I'm trying
you want Dewey?
Okay.
That's
she made it terrible. I don't want to be Dewey anymore.
I don't know what that was. The margarita starting to kick in.
I feel like it's levels to the Dewey.
We have to agree. Dewey's for women. We need another word for us.
No, what I'm saying is like, okay, do you feel you need more hydration, moisture? You can feel if your skin feels dry.
I feel that way.
I would like more.
So then you need Dewey.
Oh my God.
You need Dewey. You're part of the Dewey team. Matter of fact,
I've been up in my water and it's not helping.
Can we? Is it official? Can we shout out?
I know that shit don't.
Can we shout out?
Listen, we have to trademark first. Can we trademark real quick? Just Dewey.
Just Dewey. Yo, that's freaking great, by the way.
All right. So
no, that's amazing. So he does the trademark.
I'm about to
you can go ahead and counsel.
Per common law, we're saying this on public record right now.
Yeah.
That belongs to this. All right. Next.
There you go.
No, that's
I love it.
Shout out to the Capital Games podcast. Because when you come on this podcast, you might just get your brand elevated. Because Just Dewey is about to be in a store near you. It's just so great. I love the name.
Like, I really do love it.
So back to my Dewey though. Y'all messing me up. Come on.
So
Okay.
So
wash my face. Boom. Shave. We out. Let's get it.
We're lacking moisture.
Okay.
So water don't fix that shit. So what do we do?
So you would use something like the hyaluronic serum would be good for you because it's lightweight.
Okay.
And it would hydrate your
skin. I get a price point for that?
Retail would be $60.
That's not bad.
How long does it last?
To not be ashy, that's not bad.
You use it every day. It's like about a 6 to 8 week program, depending on how much you use.
And that's like twice a day.
60 for a month and a half?
Listen,
Gucci, yeah.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Your numbers are good.
You only need to pump every product with one pump.
Yeah.
It goes through the overall head, face, and the neck with one pump. Like most of the other products is like you have to get in there. Like, no, it's like formalized. Okay, this pump, you can get it from the next.
And it's very
amazing.
Concentrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. How much closer are we to the Dewey now?
For him?
No, after the two. After
those two.
The oxygen for sure.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
oxygen. We should have brought it so he could have seen it.
Moisturizer, oxygen, then we're Dewey?
Yeah, now so are you normal combo? Do you feel you're oily or dry? What do you
He doesn't know.
I'm about to say normal combo. I'm confused.
All right, not normal combo. Do you feel like you're drier or do you feel you're oilier?
Since I moved to Florida, my skin feels drier here.
It definitely has been drier for sure.
Especially like I've never like felt like my skin like flake or anything like that shit's only happened here.
So I would definitely do the oxygen and probably the lemon gel. Guys tend to like a gel as their finishing product as opposed to.
And you have these like you have these really dope these skin fitness masks. Can we use those masks too? Or
of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
No. All right. So no.
It's a unisex line. I mean, it's not
like man, we're simple with this shit. Like for real. Like if you drop your website and you be like, man, this is the average things you need in order to look fucking fantastic and have women jumping on you. 4 products, 3 products, 2 products, boom, and you just package it. 4 men, boom. Like, this is what you just told us. Like, that's it. Like, we got 3, 4 things, right?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
sell
her
it like
website,
that.
she
Like that.
teaches too.
We'll buy that shit just like that. If you tell me the price point, I'll buy it.
Intermediate.
Like when you go to her website, she
we're
does
super
have a
simple.
questionnaire on there. So when you go on her website, it does ask you a few questions, and based on the questions, it actually promotes.
I'm telling you, we're not going to want to ask her any questions. We're going to be like,
well, hold on.
Is it for me?
No, hold on. It just, I mean, not for nothing, but we kind of look incredible.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about maybe some people that
matters.
Maybe some people are going through some things with their skin.
Right, but that matters because most of the companies that my mom purchased for me growing up, they were systems, and not everything.
The 3-step system.
I wasn't dropping their name, but yeah, that. So the 3.
She killed them.
Yeah. So that I was going to say a few things that would lead to that. I would say it's a pale green bottle. And you only may need the first thing, but not the second or third because it doesn't go with your skin tone, and then what is it, the T-zones
so you're saying
and
that
stuff?
limits having to get extra
it
things that you
does.
don't need.
And the fact that she has this and it formulates to what you need. You don't need to buy all that fluff.
Well, let me ask
it's a waste of money, but with her stuff, it's amazing.
Because that is very valid. Like forms, doing survey intakes, grabbing customer information, all of that, it does, and it helps to scale because you know exactly what the customer needs. Yeah. But on average, a lot of people are lazy, like how we mentioned, motherfuckers won't even go to the gym. So we also know these people don't read. People are simple. We know this in marketing.
Right.
These are single click individuals. Boom, boom, boom. So,
but you know what's dope though? She does have a system on her website that literally has the pictures of your problems. So it literally has all the problems of the skin, and you can click your problem and go right to your product.
No, she has everything. Listen, it's a one-stop shop. You go to her website. I'm telling you, when I saw her website, I was like, oh my god,
hold on,
this is
real
amazing.
quick. And are we officially?
Website. Tag your website right now.
Skinfitnesstherapy.com.
Boom.
So look,
put a link
are we in a
below
recession technically? Are we in a recession?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you are being affected by the recession and you want to learn how to make money as an esthetician, you need to go to Skin Fitness Therapy because she will get you right and you will start making a bag. I definitely certify that.
No, and then I personally haven't been able to experience the products, but I'm very stringent in my business questioning and also my understanding of business. So just based on the things and then also they speak very highly of your products. And I heard you have multiple testimonies reflecting the same thing. Mm-hmm. So if you're a white labeling or if you're able to teach somebody the exact same things in order, you're going to fucking scale. I'm it only makes sense to this is the same thing we be talking about. Go get a mentor, go get a coach. That way you can cut your learning curve so you can, scale your business. If this is something you want to be in, I recommend you reach out. So click the link.
So and quick question. So I've heard some one of the influencers that were in one of your commercials. She said something about your high percentage of, is it vitamin C or is that what it is? So why was she so excited about the high level of vitamin C? Is that something that's not really available in the market, or what's up with that?
Well,
the 20%.
Yeah. Vitamin C works best in its highest concentration.
I like how y'all just did that. y'all.
I wasn't sure which client
we do that
said
sometimes.
that.
Yeah, I like that. Y'all work well with each other.
What client is that? If you're an
the vitamin C
influencer,
that I
go
have
check
is
them out.
very concentrated, and once you apply it, one application, you see a difference with the glow.
But other products versus your product, because she was excited, other products didn't have it.
No,
a lot of products. The thing is if vitamin C is the big hype on the market, that's what people are pushing and promoting. but again, it doesn't mean you have enough concentration in there to make a change.
Just a topical?
In the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Topical.
Yeah.
Got you.
And I will say,
So that, you know, it all factors what else is in there. What, you know.
I saw that you have squalene, and I've been seeing the reviews even on TikTok. I see these girls talk about squalene. So
What
when
the
I came
fuck
across
is squalene?
your product, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to get my hands on
You
it.
can't say squalene and not explain
We
it.
don't
Listen,
use
I don't
this
even
stuff.
know. I just saw women of color talk about they had discolorations and had used squalene. So the fact that you had the vitamin C and the squalene and like the
Okay.
oxygen,
Yeah,
it's in the
that's all in the
oxygen.
squalene.
It's
But
in the
the
oxygen.
oxygen also
so
Listen.
that's the reason for the turmeric shit. It's because they say that turmeric helps to blend those blotches and things in skin. So, but once again, you're sacrificing your goddamn clothes when you're wearing that shit. Like, I'm speaking
Yeah.
from
I love
experience.
turmeric.
I done ruined several shirts and jackets. So I'm just like, when we do have these issues, we need to know what's available, especially within my community, because we all know all of our skin is not the same.
Right.
We all have skin, but everybody's skin isn't the same. And you, like how you stated earlier, some people are oily. Like my scalp is super oily, but then once I start moving like around by my beard and thing when I shave, and then like once I moved to Florida, like it's damn near like I'm not drinking water no more, because maybe it's the humidity, just the environment is changing the way how my skin is operating.
Yeah, definitely the environment's a factor as well.
So that's something that I feel like us as men also need to be mindful of when we move around, and we're like, the environment is very harsh on our skin, and we don't actually acknowledge that. And you still have to, like, whatever your preference may be, you have to lay next to somebody or touch somebody, hopefully. So they don't want to be rubbing up against sandpaper, and they also don't want you to be flaky in the bed and stuff. So it's important. No, for real. Like eczema, people be flaking, and then like, what do you got for people feet? Because I've been, oh my God, people do not take care of their feet.
Is it fungus?
No, it's not even fungus. It's dry. It's crust. It's the dry crust.
We need a mask for the feet. That would
Oh
be
my
great.
God. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, men.
Just Dewey.
Cut your damn
Just
toenail.
Dewey.
Cut your
Just
toenail.
Dewey the feety.
Just Dewey. We need that.
So
Dewey the feet.
skin,
Toes matter.
fitness, therapy, 5 years from now, in the future, where are you taking the company?
I would like to be able to scale up to the consumer.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure like mass market.
Okay.
Are you looking to be like are you looking to be able to
Ulta.
and franchises and things like that? Like, you know, like, are you looking to be alongside of the other brands within
And like
the
Ulta,
Yes,
Sephora.
yes.
even in the CVS's, the Walgreens, right next to the pharmaceutical.
I think her price point might be a little bit higher for that market.
But
like the
But I
Ulta
can
market.
see
But
Sephora, Ulta,
you have affordable products that you can contract to these other.
for sure.
Yeah, like to Ulta.
To Ulta.
Probably. Yeah, or Sephora.
I love going there for my products. So if I
The
seen
thing
her, I
is
saw her
market
packaging
to
too.
the professionals right now, so you don't want to have it to be easily accessible and
want to
Ulta.
still
So
be
it
able
has
to
to be different.
competition.
But
Right.
I have different treatment programs that I have in the works to be able to present.
Yeah.
But
Stay
do they
tuned.
know?
Stay tuned. I have started
do
seeing a little
but
bit of
listen,
that.
though, but do they know? That's the power of white labeling.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like, get your money.
Yeah, I do have things like I have topical fillers with the treatment that they can
With the
do at home.
nano.
Right.
The
That
nano
they can do
pen.
at home.
I mean, you do want to expand the retail end.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, you know, I mean, we
If
wanna
you can get her
we
into
wanna get-
Ulta, click the link, inbox her, and let her know. She'll do business with you, trust me.
Sure.
For sure.
So
I know in Ulta right now, Sephora, there's nothing in there with topical fillers.
nothing.
I've gone in there, I've seen it, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
And whatever you get won't be as good as what she got. So you just.
Yeah.
Come right back over her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just most of our viewers are entrepreneurs, business owners. Just leave us with some advice for some of our listeners, business owners, entrepreneurs that just, you know, through this time, the recession, that are kind of maybe struggling. Just give us some words of wisdom, you know, of how we can just keep striving, keep going.
I think, you know, as I said in the beginning when I was starting, is just to not give up, to be persistent, to kind of, you know, take matters into your own hands, do the sales, get out there and do a lot of the work yourself. Don't expand too much, too fast. Focus on what you have and, push that and make that big before you go into other areas. That's what I would say.
Don't expand too much too fast. I've seen a
that's
fail because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. In your first 3 years, before we close, in your first 3 years, how many SKUs did you have? Because you said you have 70 now, 27 years later.
In my first 3 years, I had probably 12.
Okay, so 12.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
And it wasn't, it's not always the first product that's the final. There's a lot that goes into testing. It's not always the first one or the second one.
Yeah, because it goes.
So I've really perfected the systems that I have over the years.
Yeah, because it goes back to what she was saying. Don't scale too much. So that was interesting that she said 12.
And then
it's a great number.
You clearly focused on those 12, and that was what able to help you. So
yeah,
you
then
locked
from
in
there,
them, you was able to scale.
you expand out.
Yes.
Yeah, and once you get the loyalty in the customers, and they know, okay, Christina's going to deliver us a good product
What's
we
next?
Put out. They get excited when I come out with something new. They're like, oh wow, what does she have?
Because you built brand trust.
Right.
Social proof.
So, but going too much too fast can, take you down. So you want to just stay focused on, what you're starting with, and
I think it's the love of your business, not the love
and
of
the
money.
passion. You have to be passionate
just to make money. I think that that's where she was able to expand because her passion was actually what she was doing, and the money came. But I think when you're just like, okay, I want to go from 0 to 100. Like younger people now, 0 to 100 in, a month, it just doesn't.
Yeah, you don't get this.
It's not sustainable.
Yo, can we get some claps for that real quick, Tanny? Can we get some claps for that? Because this is something, this is something that we really overlook as entrepreneurs and business owners. We overlook passion over payment because a lot of times we're so quick looking for the money that we forget about the passion. But without the passion, people can sense things that are not that genuine. You know what I mean? People can sense the fraud in people today.
Right.
I think internet is exposing more frauds than ever. So the more genuine, the more passionate you are about your product, people can really see it, and you can see it in your product. So I just wanted to
privately owned as well.
Right.
So that also matters too.
What?
When you're privately owned, then the what do you call that? The big box companies don't dilute your product.
And usually when the big companies buy your product, they normally dilute it.
So that's
and
the big thing too. So she's
Right.
privately owned, small business, big business, 27 years. So that matters. And you're a woman.
And shout out to you making profit in 3 years because it took Jeff